Hello, welcome to Electronics Education. I'm Vincent Chang. So today we are going to continue our learning on the classical transistor amplifier, and we have come to the third amplifier. So we have analyzed the two amplifiers before, common emitter and the emitter follower. So now here comes the common base amplifier. The BJT common base amplifier, part 1. Analysis by inspection. This is the common emitter amplifier we are going to analyze in this lecture. And this is the definition for the input resistance and the output resistance. The three amplifier parameters will be investigated: input resistance, small signal voltage gain, and the output resistance. So let me just talk to you for a minute. I'm a teacher at heart. So when I teach you something, sometimes I will try to, of course I will build you a foundation, right? But once the foundation has laid out, and when it comes to application, sometimes I will go slow from the bottom up. But sometimes I use another approach, top down. In other words, sometimes I will challenge you go higher first to see if you can get there, if you can get it. And I also understand for some students, they feel really excited. But for other students, they feel too much. So I understand this. The different students have different learning style and ability. So for the first type of students, they really enjoy it. They feel excited. But for the other student, I has to be considerate. I will take you back and go in lower and try to just do the step by step. So now I'm using this approach to challenge you to go higher. So I just give you a heads up. The next 5 minutes might be too much for you, but hopefully you can be patient with me. Just go to the next lecture, all right? I don't want to intimidate you. But I just want to share with you what I'm thinking right now. All right? So for the first one, the input resistance, the RE, the emitter resistance, and also the internal one. The resistance between base and the emitter, because it's a common base. So base is now grounded. So the RE. The capital RE in parallel with the lower RE. And then the output resistance, RC, the collector resistance. Because the output resistance is the resistance between collector and the ground, excluding IL. So it's RC. So what about the voltage gain? For the voltage gain, it's the most challenging part. It's the voltage gain. So see if you can accept this. VO over V pi is negative GM. Opposite. It's negative GM because this is GM V pi. So negative GM times, boom, the parallel combination between RC and RL, right? That's the first one. You just write down this, negative GM, RC, RL. Okay? There's a second component, and V pi divided by what? Vs. VO over V pi over Vs. So it's the product of these two factors is the VO, Vs. So V pi Vs, here's V pi. This is V pi. This is the V pi. V pi. Ground, common base. Grounded base. V pi. So what's the VO over V pi? It's the ratio, it's the divider. Dividing ratio between what? Between Rin and Rs. So V pi over Vs divided by, so it's the Rin in the numerator divided by R in plus RS. Voltage divider relation. Voltage divider. So it's the voltage divider. But pay attention to the negative sign. Negative. So the negative on the second term times the negative on the first term, so got canceled out. So the final answer is GM CL R in divided by RS plus R in. That's it. So my expectation for your learning is to sometimes, not tomorrow, not right now, but maybe tomorrow, maybe in 1 hour. Next time when you see this, you are confident enough to solve this, to capture this within, let's say, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You might be wondering, teacher, what do you want? I said, I'm a teacher at heart. Because maybe for you a little bit too much, but I don't want you to, some days you face a more complicated circuit and you still do the mathematical derivation for each block. You don't have those they'll be really time consuming. And I believe this skill is crucial. Sometimes, yes, we can stay in the mediocrity, right? Do a mediocre. I just do the derivation, so what? 3 more minutes? 5 more minutes? But personally, I believe stay in the mediocre sometimes just give you more suffering. You struggle more. You struggle more. Analysis by inspection. The first one, the parallel combination between RE and the lowercase re. The second, RC. The third one is challenging. So you have any doubt on these three, any doubt on the input resistance, output, or small signal voltage gain, if you have any doubt, then in the next lecture, we're going to start from the one on the top, the small signal equivalent circuit, and we go from there. And we will solve, once we find out the small signal equivalent circuit, and then I will try to solve these 3 parameters again. All right? I look forward to see you in the next lecture. Thanks for watching.